Hi, ladies, and Happy New Year. I hope everybody is having a good start to their year. And even if you're not, you know what? Every day is new with God. So let's just ask Him for new mercies. And if it's been not going so great, let's just ask Him that starting tomorrow, even starting right now, because you know what? God never says that we need to wait to have things turn around or to have our attitudes turn around. He says to just bring it all to Him, lay it at the foot of the cross, and just start from where we are. I think it's just awesome that Jesus does that with us and He allows us to do that. Now, today, what I wanted to talk about is kind of just share my heart. Hang on, I gotta press play. Just wanted to share my heart and let you know a little bit about what's going on in my marriage and what God's been doing through me and what's been going on for the last couple of weeks since I've started this new process of becoming determined to see what God has for me and for my marriage and for my husband. So it's been pretty great. My husband has been home with me for the last couple of weeks through Christmas holidays, and I thought that it was going to be really, really difficult because I thought we would be spending so much time together that it would be I'm trying to choose my words carefully here because I really do enjoy spending time with him, but it would just be getting in the middle of my routine and kind of throwing me off, right? But it's been awesome and it's been amazing because I've started this journey and I've continued reading this book, The Beautiful Wife, but on top of that, I've been seeking Jesus a whole lot more as well, and really asking what He wants to do in all of this. So the last couple of weeks have been really good, and I find that just waking up in the morning, if Dave's relaxing on the couch and the kids are playing whatever they're doing, I've been kind of just sneaking off to the kitchen table and getting into the Word. It's been giving me time to do my blogs. Dave has been awesome. If I've been having restless sleeps at night, he's been, really, really supportive of me going to lay down in the afternoons. He knows I'm going back to work soon, and he's really allowed me to have this time, and it's just really been amazing, and I've been focusing on all of that good stuff that Dave has been doing these last couple of weeks. I've been focusing on that. And I just want to share with you that this morning when I woke up, I was actually in a really grumpy mood. And I thought, Lord, where is this coming from? I've been seeking you more. I've been, doing so great with focusing on all the good that's going on in my marriage, but I need to come to realize that not every day is going to be a piece of cake, and not every day is my husband going to do things that I love, or is he going to be doing things that are always the things that I want to do. So, God is teaching me that, what, Tara, even when Dave is not doing the things that you want to do, you need to continue to respect him. And you need to respect him whether or not he is doing what you want to do. So, I know that these times are going to come, and today Dave and I kind of butted heads a little bit. I could tell he was in a little bit of a mood, and I was in a little bit of a mood, and I thought, oh my goodness, Lord, here we go. This is, I always do so great up until these times, and then I just want to run screaming because, there's something happening that I don't like. And, that brings it back to that whole issue of me wanting to control my husband. And like I've read in this book, The Beautiful Wife, it talks about a lot of times us women, we control out of fear, and fear roots in selfishness. So it all stems back to me not getting my way, or me thinking that I could do things better than Dave, or whatever it is, right? So God is pointing those things out to me, and the Holy Spirit is convicting me in those areas, So today I can't say that I passed all of the tests that God had for me, or that I treated my husband with respect and didn't give him attitude in some areas, or turn around and try not to roll my eyes and, then want to just kick myself right after because I'm reacting maybe not the way that I would expect to, and I'm following more the ways of the flesh than I am of walking in the Spirit. But one thing that God showed me last night was that to be able to change and to finally let go and not try to change myself is to find quiet time during the day and to slip away, just like Jesus did, just like he did. He would slip away early in the mornings, and the disciples would look for him and find him praying and talking to his Father, talking to God. And so Jesus told me, this is what you need to do more of. You need to be a little bit more behind the scenes and not always on Facebook writing everything that's going on in your life, but really, really seeking Jesus. And not only just to minister to people with what he's doing in my heart and in my life, but to really, really seek him, and to make it really personal between just me and Jesus. Because when I do that, I know that that is going to come pouring out into my marriage and into my children. So even though today I have messed up and I have, maybe given attitude when I shouldn't have, and I might have just lost my focus on the positive things. You know what? God is always there to bring me right back. And I know that the more time that I spend with him, the more that my life is going to reflect that. So I'm really noticing and realizing, receiving revelation during this whole journey to progress as a godly wife. Not only does it start with me, it starts with me and Jesus and my relationship with him. So even as busy as my days get, I cannot lose that focus. I cannot lose that focus of having the Lord with me at all times and knowing that he is there and guiding me and there no matter what. Even through the days where I'm grumpy, I still need to realize that if I'm having a bad day and I'm not getting my way, or if I'm just having a bad day and don't know why, just because as human beings, we do have bad days. I just need to realize that Jesus still is who he says he is, and he still loves me, and he still wants to walk me through it, and that I still can walk in the fruit of the Spirit and be kind to my husband and to my children. And this is a progress. So don't ever feel like if you've messed up and you haven't walked in the Spirit, or you haven't been able to walk in the Spirit, and you haven't walked in kindness, and you haven't been really showing love like we should be, not to become discouraged, not to think that God is judging us and to just give up and walk away, but to keep going. And that is one thing that happened today. I ended up texting one of my good friends and just asking her, just saying, you know what, I'm really moody and I'm starting to snap with my husband and with my children. Can you please pray for me? And that's what I talked about, this whole accountability thing. In my last video, is just to be accountable to one another and to be able to connect with certain women in your life that you can pray with and ask for prayer and pray for. So that's a little bit about what has been going on the last couple of weeks, the last week. So I'm going to just leave it at that. I hope that you are all having a good day. And if you're not, that's okay. You can just stop, take a deep breath, take a pause, try and find that time to be with Jesus and get in the Word and see what he has to say to you. So I'm going to leave it for now, and I'm going to see you next time. Goodbye and God bless.